How you feeling?
Yeah, legs are toasted, man. Legs are toasted. Left quad is
Fuck.
yes.
You don't want them to stay like that for too long, okay? You don't want your feet to get, or your knees to get locked out like that.
How's it looking right now? Huh?
We here. What is this, mile?
86.
86.
Anyone can start the race, but champions are made when they choose to keep going long after things become difficult. Do the hard things in life, embrace the struggle, and as always, finish what you started.
My quads get that overcompensated, so they're longer.
I'm listening.
Cervantes eating. What's up? I first heard about the Wilmington Project just out of a glance. She's like, oh, I'm going to run 100 miles. I just looked over at him like, you're crazy. Why? And he told me his reasoning on why he was doing it. It's like, cool. Well, if you need help, let me know. And from there on, he invited me over to meet with him about the project, and that was about a month before he started running. And we didn't have our first meeting together with everybody until the first week before.
I'm a little bow leg.
Oh,
And see it.
my lower back.
I knew it was going to be really difficult. My first thought was how are we going to make this happen? You know, it's not a sanctioned event, it's not a real race. So what route are we taking? You know, there's highways that get to Wilmington, but we don't want to run on those. We need to take back roads all the way to Wilmington. There was a lot going through my head, and it was just kind of like the logistics of things. But other than that, I thought it was really cool. You know, 100 miles is not easy. You know, 10 miles isn't even easy. You know.
I see my legs straighten out. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. It's really crazy.
It's like that's where I met Green, Garrett, Aaron and Cervantes, and we just all met up, talked about what we were gonna do, the running plan.
It's not going to be bad, actually. 'Cause, it's going to be colder than it will be on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Saturday morning is a little bit warmer.
Okay.
But it's not bad. It's like, I think the low is like 48, but it says it's going to feel like 45, 46.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not bad for a morning run. I mean, it's going to be crispy, but the high for that day is 68.
Yeah.
So I mean, any higher than that, it would be like, that's prime running weather, you know?
Yeah. I had all the guys come over to the house, and we had a nice little meeting. Mom fixed some spaghetti, salad, and some Texas toast, and mom's spaghetti is just the best. So yes, like I said, we had a meeting. We was in the living room, and we were just going over like, you know, the routes, checkpoints, you know, who's doing what, who's gonna be the fuel guy, who's gonna be the guy that's, you know, calling up, you know, if I'm in the case of emergency. Definitely keep running like a 9:30. But then I don't want to go too fast because I know I'm gonna be amped up, like ready to go.
Before starting the Wilmington Project, I didn't have a thought initially. I just viewed it as another fitness competition for me. Just a fitness competition that was tough and demanding, but I'm all about tough and demanding. So that was my main thought, just getting to that tough and demanding task.
You practice, you been practicing?
I felt honored to just be picked to be a part of something that demanding and that hard. It just felt like just being picked for that meant that I was at the top of my level, and it was an honor to do that.
Yeah. Sexy.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Like this side.
We're gonna do a radio check. Yeah.
I felt honored to be asked to be a part of this project. You know, me and him have talked about running and lifting and trying to push ourselves physically and mentally. So him asking me to be a part of this really meant a lot to me.
What's your call sign?
So the checkpoints are GF 1 through 12.
Damn. Yeah, 12. I thought it would be like 20 checkpoints for like 100 miles, but
Oh no.
yeah, 12
We
checkpoints.
might break it down a little bit as he as his body breaks down. We might be like, 5 miles, bro.
Both shows.
Mm.
And the next meeting was 2 days before, where Jarel had all of his food, everything piled to the side of his house. Like, okay, I need to bring this, I need to bring this, I need to bring this. It's like, okay, cool. Well, I can't bring my car because it barely came over here, so I'm gonna bring my wife's car, and we're gonna load it in hers.
Feel like this is too early?
What's up?
Feel like this is too early?
Too early. It's never too early. Always right on time.
So it's game time. You know, Monocle, he brought his wife's car over to the house, and we're loading up, getting everything in the car, making sure we have everything. And that car was, the car was like jam packed. We had stuff everywhere, but it was essential. It was everything that we needed for the Wilmington Project. Everything was. Everything that was in the back of his car, I needed, and it was a lot of stuff. But of course, when you run 100 miles, you never can have too much of, fuel, food, emergency supplies, and stuff like that.
How much stuff's in there?
Not enough stuff. Too much stuff, not enough space, man. Yeah. Monocle, how many road beers you bring?
How many what?
How many road beers did you bring?
Beers? None. Caffeinated beverages? A lot.
I know Sandoval brought a fucking 30 rack of Modelo's for the way up.
I already drank and smoked my shit.
Modelo time. I'm gonna throw this stuff in the front seat for right now. I brought like a bunch of change of clothes because I'm gonna be getting hella sweaty, dude.
Why are you being sweaty?
I'm gonna be running.
Like the entire route too?
Fuck no.
He's worried about his hamstring.
20 miles worth.
Oh,
Split
20.
up.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, not at all.
So just 2 points.
Yeah, but I'm gonna join him on, like, if I'm not on that last leg, I'm gonna join him
on that last leg.
Yeah.
It's like the final stop, I was hop in,
Okay.
finish it up with him.
That's pretty
Team
sick.
effort.
Team effort.
He did all the hard work, man.
Yeah.
Well, not really. PA. You ever been to space?
Nope. Don't care.
And served in the military?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, what type of doctor are you gonna be?
I want to be a PA.
PA.
Yeah, my
Dear Father, we come before you today in preparation before Smitty's 100-mile run. I just pray that you protect everybody on the team, especially Smitty. You keep everybody safe. And I just pray that in some way or another this run glorifies you. We learn stuff about ourselves, Lord. We learn how to serve you more, Lord. And I pray that all of us grow as people and as a team together on this run, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. So we got everything loaded up inside the car, and everybody's ready to go. But before we left the house and went to the first checkpoint, Garrett gave us a prayer. He said prayer for us, and we all got in a group. Including all the guys that were going on the Wilmington Project, including my mom and my brother. And Garrett gave a great prayer speech, and I couldn't thank him enough for that, because we were essentially getting on the dangerous roads, dangerous highways and stuff like that, and he was asking God to watch over us and just to make sure we had a safe journey from Fayetteville to Wilmington.
We leave late, so we're already starting the project off late. It's like, okay, he was wanting to go to the first point and start the run at 5. We leave his house at 5, so we already start off late. It's like, we're all tired. I know he's stressed. He said he didn't sleep much. Like, well, this is going to be an interesting experience, but we're all here to help. And that's exactly what we did.
That's how he me on my jump yesterday. That's how he me when I hit that ground. Boom.
All right, hey, fucking game time. Let's get it. Let's go. I'll see you guys. Love you guys.
You said, all right, say.
Late.
Y'all want the light or no? Do it up the light.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Cervantes, can you hear me?
I'm guessing that's you guys on the right channel?
Yeah, it should. Cervantes, radio check.
Like the day of, we wake up super early and we're trying to get on the road and get out there. I think we actually started a little bit later than we intended.
What's the place again?
It's Ernest Pork. So we all get in our cars, and we're starting to head to the checkpoint, and I'm on my radio, and I'm with Sandoval in his car, the guy that's filming the Wilmington Project, but I'm trying to establish a radio connection with Cervantes, because I feel like there's gonna be times where I'm not gonna be nowhere near those guys during this run, so I need to make sure that just in case of emergency, I can get a hold of these guys. Cervantes, radio check over.
Is this ringing?
Radio check. Make sure this shit's still working. Radio check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You say it.
Radio check.
I got you.
Just one last thing. Alright, yeah, I'm good to go.
Fully connected.
No, he's just gonna run it.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, dog. I'll see you later on today. I got you, man. All right, boys. I'll see you later today. I'll see you later today. I'll see you later today, homie.
I'll follow you guys out, and then once you get started like this, we'll go.
So there it was. The Wilmington Project was off. We was on our way to Wilmington. I was just pumped up. I was just ready to go. I've been training for this moment for about 4 months, and like I said, when I took off, it was just, I was just ready to go. But it was a little cold. It was a little nippy outside. Definitely. Hands and feet were definitely like stiff. Body felt stiff, running. I really wasn't running at my full form. I really couldn't open up like I really wanted to, just because how cold it was.
What's up?
So the race was off. Jarel, Smitty, running by himself, and there's two. At this point, it was only me, Cervantes, and Garrett. Green, because Green still had to go do some Army stuff, and Sandoval as well had to go do other stuff. So it was just 3 of us in my wife's car, and we've mapped out areas on where we were going to stop, so we can say, hey, Smitty, take this turn. Hey, Smitty, take this turn.
Guys, how's it going? So, yeah, as you can see, we are on our way to Wilmington, North Carolina. the beach, Riceville. And as of right now, we're 12.55 miles into the run. Sitting at 2 hours and 36 minutes. And yeah, not bad. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty strong. It's a little hard running on the highway. You have to get onto the side of the road and get in the grass. As you see, the grass is frosty. It's a little cold. And we started this run at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was cold, real cold. Hands are freezing. I could barely feel my hands and fingers and stuff, but we're doing pretty good right now. I had to stop and do a bathroom break earlier, but that's fine. So yeah, moving right along. Keep you guys updated along the way. So when we planned this route for the Wilmington Project, we actually drove from Fayetteville to Wilmington, and it was like a all-day thing. You know, it took us a pretty good while to, like, you know, start from Fayetteville all the way to Wilmington, setting up or calculating each checkpoint, starting at checkpoint 1, the mileage in between, you know, from checkpoint 1 all the way to like checkpoint 10, because there was like 10 checkpoints. So we wanted to make sure that we was getting like an equal amount of mileage in between the checkpoints. That way, like, we could keep better track of like fuel consumption, and then like I'm not like overdoing it. So after checkpoint 2, the Wilmington Project started getting pretty tough. You know, I was on the side of the highway. Granted, you know, it wasn't really as cold as it was when I started out, because, you know, the sun was, you know, coming up. But this part of the race really broke me, because, you know, I was running on the side of the highway, and, you know, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of semi trucks and stuff like that. And when we planned the route, we really didn't want to be on the highway. We were trying to look for more like, you know, country back roads, and you know, like something that wasn't, you know, too busy like the highways. But the way we had planned it, from Fayetteville to Wilmington, we had to take this highway. How's it going, guys? So I'm at 20.54 miles at, let's see, 4 hours and 25 minutes. So rolling right along. And it was brutal. I remember there was one point where, or a lot of times where I had to, you know, really get deep into the grass, and it was like at a slope. And so I'm like, you know, running sort of like, you know, on a slope, and like there's tall grass, and it's just like, it's just tearing my legs up. You know, I couldn't really get a rhythm with, you know, pace and running and my form. It was just all over the place. So that right there, that part of the run really broke me, and I think that that's really where I got a lot of my like leg soreness from. That part of the race right there really broke me off for the rest of the race. guys doing? All right, guys. We're at some random pond right now. I had to stop and use a bathroom. So the crew, I just met up with the crew a little bit over here, and yeah, so stopped there, grabbed some mashed potatoes, had a goo packet and some Pedialyte, and I just told those guys, because initially it was so we're at 22.39 miles, and at 4 hours and 52 minutes. The initial plan was to stop at one of the stops, about another 2 miles away from this current location. But I told them I feel fine, I feel okay. I sort of just don't really want to sit down right now. I just want to keep moving my legs and keep walking and stuff like that. So I'm walking just a little bit just to let that food I just ate just go down, because at the last stop when I ate some food, ate that Chick-fil-A chicken fillet and some mashed potatoes, and then I just after that got up from the chair and I just took off, sort of like running, and yeah, I sort of like the food was like coming back up as I was running. So yeah, definitely don't want that to happen anymore. So just gonna walk a little bit, let the food digest a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to running. Okay, how's it going, guys? Little update. So I'm sitting at 32.49 miles at 6 hours 55 minutes, and yeah, we're about to make a stop and refuel. Probably stay there for about 20-30 minutes. I really want to get a lot of calories in, just because my last 2 stops were very short. So I just want to make sure I stay on top of my fueling. But overall, I mean, yeah, I can start to feel it, bottom of my feet, and then my right leg, it's just, it's not cramping, but it's like tight. But other than that, yeah, just running right along and keep you guys updated. Hey, how's it going, guys? A little update. So we're roughly 38 miles in, and I don't have my watch, as you see. It went dead, so the guys are charging it up. So I don't know the time. I think last time I talked to them was like 1:30. We started at 5. So if we do the math, that's 7. So we're probably around like 8 hours in the race right now. And yeah, I can definitely feel it in my knee, my left knee now. Now my left leg is messing or acting up. Feet are sore, but it's, it's nothing too crazy. But a little concerned about my left knee. But yeah, that's fine. Just gonna have to baby it if I had to, walk a little bit more. That way I can take a little bit of pressure off of it. But yeah, we're rolling right along, so I'll keep you guys updated. There was a lot of times during this run where, my watch and cell phone would go dead, and I'm just literally just out there, I'm just out there just running, no music, no podcasts. Didn't really know the mileage at some points. Didn't know how fast I was running, what time it was, and I was just, I kept running. I just had my radio just in case I needed to, call into the guys.
Yep. You got this nice dirt path.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of gravel, so you might have to move it to the side a little bit.
Okay. But hey, we drove down it all the way to the next road. Looks good. You will have to deal with any cars. Okay. There is a dog. It's not a shot caller though, so it's not going to touch you.
Just stay to the left side.
Stay to the left side. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like one of you guys up there in the road. There was some random guy on the road. I was like, it's not one of you guys. Yeah.
Doesn't have Idaho plates.
Nope. I just need a bottle of water. So we had mapped out 2 churches for checkpoints for the Wilmington Project. The first church was actually called like Smith Chapel or something like that. It was pretty cool because it had my last name Smith, but it wasn't this first church. It was the second church that we got to, which was, if I'm not mistaken, either checkpoint. It was checkpoint 4 or checkpoint 5. We was a little up under 50 miles at this point. And when I got there, I know before I got there, the guys had radio in to me because they was suspecting me to be there at a certain time and I wasn't. Say again, your last over? Yeah, I'm okay. Got you. Because when I got to that church, like my body was just always, it was already done. You know, the body had given up a long time ago. Hey guys, how's it going? So currently don't know the mileage, don't know the time. Watch is still charging. Legs are roasted, especially my right leg. Went from my quad hurting to my calf muscle just freaking hurting right now. Yeah, again, like I said, we're pushing right on through. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish this run. We're going to finish this race. So they took care of me, done what they needed to do, but you know, I stood up and I already knew, like, you know, this is where the race, the Wilmington Project really started.
Oh, people are coming like lining up and flip the side. Being servants. Ain't no someone.
He's just saying around around 21 through like 01, it'll be like 49 to 45. That's the drop off, like where we're at right now. Let me actually put in, I need to put in Wilmington. Let me see. That's back home, Wilmington, never mind.
no, you're good. You're good. Keep going. How you feeling?
Huh?
How you feeling?
Yeah, legs are toasted, man. Legs are toasted. Left quad is
It's fucked.
yeah, it's tight, and my right calf is just feels like somebody's freaking, like every time I like strike with my right foot, feels like someone's just
You
grabbing.
keep walking. You keep walking. It just feels like what?
This feels like somebody's like grabbing my right calf muscle and like pulling on it.
Yeah.
Trying to pull it out.
Shit. You're almost there. At
Yeah,
least
I know. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm good.
just slow moving. You guys want to speed up?
Head east on Tomahawk Highway.
Ooh. You want to get in front of him?
Yeah.
Like, maybe about like 500 meters. I'm gonna try to.
What's up, G?
What's up?
Look at this man.
About to get hit. Oh! Let me in.
Hey guys, how's it going? So as you can see, sun's about to set, it's getting dark, and I'm heading to the next stop. So the next stop is a gas station, and that's gonna put me at 56 miles, and then I'll run another 4 miles, and then that put me at 60 miles, and that's when the first pacer will join me for the Wilmington Project, and he will do 20 miles with me, and then after that, once I get to 80, the next patient will join me. But yeah, you can see, just moving right along.
So when he finally got to the checkpoint that he was going to start eating a pacer at, I believe he was supposed to be at mile 60. I think his watch said mile 55.
Past 50.
We're almost there. Almost got the 2 cases at this motherfucker.
Hey, if you need us to jump in early, we can jump in early. You just let us know.
Yeah,
Want ice?
not right now. I was gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Oh no. It's around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling him, so my right calf and then the bottom of my feet are like killing me the most. If you can like work that out somehow,
Okay.
or try like somewhat alleviate the pain.
Yeah,
or-
you need the lacrosse ball probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, lacrosse ball is gonna help you out.
Yeah.
Like just rolling your foot out on it.
I think I'll be okay.
So at that gas station where we were all worried, where we just we made sure Jarel was good to go for his next half of the leg. We had Cervantes gearing up to go with him. He didn't like my Green Bay Packer hat beanie.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Why not?
Fucking Packers beating away. Fuck no. Throw it on the ground.
Nope.
So throw it in the ditch.
Nope. Guess what? If you need a beanie, this is the spare one I have.
I have a beanie. I brought a beanie.
20. You said you
22
didn't.
miles is going to look like 22 miles.
Go Packers. He doesn't like them. Still Cervantes. I don't remember what team you cheer for, but Packers are better. Anyways.
Be a celebrity in there.
It's right around.
Everyone knows you.
Really?
Yeah, they do know.
Yep. Got a long way to go.
How do you think he looks?
I mean, it's a long way to go, but I mean, he's doing great. We're going to make great progress on his run, so I'm just excited to get to it.
He'll start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. He's killing it right now, but yeah, I think he just needs somebody by his side right now.
Yeah. Looks tough.
You guys think you can do 45 miles?
45 miles a piece, yeah. I think so.
Well, 22.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
We need some of these big dogs.
Oh shit, it's right.
It's that shit for like a slower pace,
Since
Reheating pizza?
No, it's gone. It's Smitty.
That would be 68.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. We're right there, dude. Yep.
This is shirt and the
This is
pants.
how I'm gonna represent. Can you anymore? No.
dude, when does Subway close?
I don't even know. That
I had to start getting ready. I was about to start pacing him at this point, and we're getting ready. I think I'm getting like a beat. I'm trying to decide what I want to put on. You know, the temperature's dropping significantly at this point. I run hot, so I don't know if I want to go with a hoodie or a long sleeve shirt or a hat or a beanie. I don't even know if I want to wear gloves. So I'm trying to decide all these things and kind of running around like a chicken with his head cut off, worrying a little bit too much about things that just really don't matter. I'd always take things off, but
Green have my location so you guys can track where we are. I might not use them.
Are you going raw?
No music. I want to be able to keep an eye out on cars, like where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why these are good because it's. Thank you, man. Alright, radio on.
as we're about to start running again, these guys in a truck, they come over.
Hey, how you doing?
I need you help.
For
You speak Spanish?
No.
Five boys.
you need to push.
Like that in the ditch, please. In the ditch. Like that.
Oh, you need to push it?
Yeah, please. Please.
Cars in the ditch.
Please.
Car-
A guy needed a car jump and a guy getting stuck in a ditch. I was like, wow, this could have came at a much worse of a time. But luckily, Smith actually needed those extra minutes pretty much. He was down bad pretty much at mile 55. He was getting up there, so those extra minutes really saved some extra like joint cartilage in his knees. So
Please.
You don't.
Please, please, please.
Yeah.
Two random incidents happened. One, somebody driving without their lights on drove into a ditch, not even 100 feet away from us, but still in the same gas station parking lot. So we all go over there, except Smitty. we all go over there to help push him out of the ditch. Got him out of the ditch. And not even 2 minutes later, somebody else walks up to us like, hey guys, can you help me? My car battery's not starting.
I start to stand up and I'm ready to go. And granted, we've been here for about 30, 35 minutes. And right as I stand up and I'm shaking everybody's hand and, telling them, hey, I'll see you guys at the next checkpoint. Like, these guys come over out of nowhere and they're requesting to be helped with, getting out of a ditch. And then one guy needed a jump. And so I'm just sitting there looking at these guys. I'm just like, we've been here for the last, 30, 35 minutes, like, what are y'all doing, And the guy that needed to get his car out of the ditch, I think he had his family inside of the car that when he drove in the ditch or whatever. And I looked at the guys because he came over begging and stuff. And I looked at the guys. I was like, you know what? Just go help him out, And I just sat back down and I'm just over here just just looking at these guys helping everybody else and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to go, but these guys need help. So I just thought that was pretty funny. So after we helped the guy get his truck out of the ditch, and then we helped another guy get jumped, we finally was able to get back on the road and get the Wilmington Project resumed.
He's over there. He's like, when are we going to start running? He's like getting impatient. Like he wants to go. This is wasted time. So we hurry up and I get my stuff on. He's ready to go. And we take off to go down a very dark highway with cars going really fast and the temperature's dropping. I remember I took off, I think like a 9:30 pace. Not even taking into account the fact that he's already run 55 miles, and I'm like, okay, I gotta cool it. Like, this is way too fast for how many miles he's done. So we take off, and I can just tell like he is in the pain cave right now, and he's got tunnel vision. And I just gotta keep him going straight.
I had one of my patients with me, and he picked up at mile 55, and we are going 13 miles, a little over 8 miles in right now.
The next gas station that we were gonna stop at, he's getting impatient at this point, and he just wants this thing to be done. He's tired, we're cold. I'm tired, and he starts pushing the pace, and I kind of settled into a nice, comfortable we'll run an 11:30, and then we'll walk for a little bit. We'll do another 11:30 for a mile, and then we'll walk for a little bit. We'll just keep doing this over and over again, just keep moving forward. And then all of a sudden, he just starts pushing the pace. I'm like, this guy's fucking crazy. We're 60-something miles into this, and this dude's running a sub 6 minute pace in bursts.
I was talking or whatever, and he kept talking to me and stuff like that, but we was trying to keep it between a 10 and between a 9:30 10 minute per mile pace. And I don't know, there's just something that came over me. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a runner's high or whatever, but it was I just started running faster and faster and faster.
And over again, I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. We're on the side of a highway, can't even see. We're in the middle of this grass on the side of the highway, running a 5:50 pace for 30 seconds, and then walking, and then I felt like I was doing sprints out there, honestly.
Yep, Wilmington. Straight ahead. Hell yeah. Get in there. Get in there.
Initially, when I took over as pacer for Smith, I was amped up, blasting Cinderella Future. You guys know that's my favorite song. But when I took over, my first initial thought, I was coming out of a hot, warm car, and I was like, man, it's hot outside. But about probably 0.5 in, I was like, damn, it's cold. and then after that, we just keep running down the street. And I'm like, man, when is our next break coming? Because I need to hop in a warm car like ASAP now. I was like, please, like, get this thing done.
I'm 76 miles in, and I'm officially done with my first pacer. Now it came time for my second pacer, which is Chris Green. And I'll never forget it. You know, we're sitting at this at the checkpoint, one of the checkpoints with at a gas station, and you know, we got all these people like, you know, coming up to us asking us questions and stuff like that, like, you know, what do you guys got going on? Are you guys good and stuff like that? And you know, we're just, you know, telling these people like, yeah, you know, we're good and stuff like that. And, you know, I thought that was, you know, I thought it was pretty cool just to explain to people like, hey, you know, this is what we're doing and stuff like that. You know, we're essentially doing a group project, you know, trying to accomplish running 100 miles. But yeah, it's like I said, you know, I'm sitting there in my chair, and again, everybody's doing their job. And Chris Green, he finally shows up. He finally shows up, and I'll never forget, you know, he shows up in his car, and he's like just blasting like this loud music or whatever. And I'm just sitting over in the chair, like just hunched over, like, you know, like just all sore and stuff like that. And I'll never forget it, like, you know, he's coming in, you know, blasting his music and stuff like that. And he gets out, and he's just shouting and, you know, saying like, hey man, you know, are you ready to go? And I'm like, yes, and you know, I'm ready to go or whatever. But yeah, they finally get me up, and I got my shoes back on and stuff like that, and I get started out, you know, running with my second pacer. And you know, legs are just beat at this point. The bottom of my feet are just, they felt like somebody was literally taking a hammer and like just trying to like smashing the bottom of my feet. Like their feet, legs are just toasted. So you know, me and Green get going running, and when we planned this route, we're essentially leaving the highway and going to like this real back road pretty much.
How you feeling?
Cold as shit.
Almost there.
I feel like oh shit.
Oh. How's it looking right now? Huh?
like my legs are sore, but it feels like I'm floating in a cloud. I can't really, it's crazy.
Me and Green, we get to the checkpoint of his first leg. As my second pacer, we get there, and I sat down in a chair and I started having just dark thoughts again, about quitting and stuff like that. The pain again was just, it didn't get any better, I was just in so much pain. Legs were again just toasted. There was some points when those guys were trying to talk to me and I really couldn't comprehend what they were saying. It was just all around bad, I felt like I literally was about to throw in the towels, and tell these guys I can't go no more, I'm done, because I physically feel like I cannot run anymore, if I quit right now, not only am I quitting on myself, I'm quitting on these guys, because these guys are 80 some miles deep in this with me. We came this far, with the Wilmington Project. These guys staying up late, not sleeping, not eating, but still being fully dedicated to the project. Doing everything they need to do in order to make this Wilmington Project successful. People don't realize it was just more than me running from Fayetteville to Wilmington. There's a whole lot more that goes into that than just me running to running 100 miles essentially. There's just the logistical part of this project. There's the medical part of this project. There's the communication. There's a lot of things that there's a lot of factors that went into the Wilmington Project to make it successful. And I'm sitting over there hunched over on my knees. I'm just if I quit, then I'm quitting on all these guys, that came on the Wilmington Project. They're making this happen. Yeah, I am running. I am the one that's running, the full 100 miles. But these guys are really, they're making this happen for me. They're making this Wilmington Project happen.
Parked somewhere on this corner, right here. And the donut and military club, and there's a Wendy's. Okay. So a Wendy's and McDonald's are going to be adjacent. You guys ready? Yeah.
There.
I felt honored to just be picked to be a part of something that demanding and that hard. It just felt like just being picked for that meant that I was at the top of my level, and it was an honor to do that.
Missing. It ain't broke yet, but damn, it needs fixing. Been a while since you kissed, felt like kissing. It's just different. We've been talking about forever since we've been together. Something about a ring makes you think we're better off with all this, but we're caught in between a rock and a hard place. Red wine and mistakes, tears rolling down your face. When I walked out that door, that's when I lost.
If ever I get healthy enough to do this run, wherever I am, I wouldn't mind just coming back to help Smitty and actually run the project with him. It had that much of an effect on me to where I myself wouldn't mind saying one day, yeah, I helped in the first Wilmington Project, to then later on saying, I ran the Wilmington Project.
So I'd rather ride it out for better weather, together between a rock and a hard place, red wine and mistakes, tears rolling down your face. When I walked out that door, that's when I lost.
The standard's different for everybody. Everyone has goals, and it doesn't mean just stop when you reach a goal. It means make another goal, surpass that goal, and keep going. Like, there's no reason to stop. There's always some way that you can better yourself. And I'm not just talking about physically. Yeah, he just ran 100 miles, but that doesn't just mean, like, surpass the standard doesn't just mean physical things like going to the gym or running or in your sports or anything. Like, surpass the standard is everything about life. Like, don't settle. Always aim for more. Always aim to get better.
Is this where it mends or it breaks, between a rock and a hard place?
I wasn't born a natural long distance runner, I had to put in work for that, and not only that, on top of that, I had guys that backed me up and done their job. So, like I said, I think anything in life is possible if you put your mind to it and you work hard towards it, and then if you surround yourself with people who believe in who you are and what you want to do in life, I think you can do anything you want to do in this world.
Austin, midnight in Austin, damn, I'm exhausted. What the hell's this all for? Is this where it mends or it breaks, between a rock and a hard place?
Surpass the standard. Surpass the standard has many significant meanings to it. Everybody has their own interpretation of it. Doesn't mean it's right or it's wrong. My interpretation, however, though, surpassing the standard is not just, oh, I'm going to give the bare minimum and just stay at that average mediocrity. No. Surpassing the standard is going above and beyond. Even if you're at 100%, finding that extra 10% and pushing yourself, propelling yourself to be better each and every day, with your family, with your friends, with any and everybody. You should always want to surpass the standard in any and everything that you do, because it shows the type of character that you display to the world. It pretty much promotes you and how you are as a person to the world. So surpass the standard will always be at the top of the hierarchy of everybody's to-do list, in my opinion.
Oh, fuck. 100 miles.
Guys, I just want to say I appreciate everything that you guys done for me. The Wilmington Project, without you guys, none of this would have been possible. Everybody doing their jobs and obligations to make this mission successful. And this very great moment right here is the definition of surpass the standard. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everything that you guys done for this project to make it successful. This is not about me, this is about everybody that's standing here right now. All right, so on three, surpass the standard. 1, 2, 3, surpass the standard.
It feels like you're losing a battle that you're trying to win, and you just keep getting knocked down and knocked down and knocked down. But, it's just about what you do every day to get better.
Yeah, I guess I'm a disappointment.
Doing everything I can, I don't wanna make you disappointed. It's annoying. I just wanna make you feel like everything I ever did was never trying to make an issue for you. But I guess the more you thought about everything, you were never even wrong in the first place, right? Yeah, I'ma just ignore you, walking towards you with my head down, looking at the ground. I'm embarrassed for you, paranoia. What did I do wrong this time? That's parents for you, very loyal. Should I have my back? Would you put a knife in my hands? For what else should I carry for you? I care for you, but on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them out. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. You don't wanna make this work, you just wanna make this worse. Want me to listen to you, but you don't ever hear my words. You don't wanna know my hurt yet. Let me guess, you want an apology, probably. How can we keep going at a rate like this? We can't, so I guess I'ma have to leave. Please don't come after me. I just wanna be alone right now. I don't really wanna think at all. Go ahead, just drink it all. Both know you're gonna call them on like nothing's wrong. Ain't that what you always do? I feel like every time I talk to you, you're in an awful mood. What else can I offer you? There's nothing left right now. I give it all to you. On the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that I let you down. Let you down. All these voices in my head get loud. I wish that I could shut them